Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So, everyone's asking, did Vincent Kompany fail his first big test against Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen? The answer is no. He passed with flying colors. Look, Kompany, every time I see your bald head, I just want to come up to you and just kiss it, bruh, for blessing my eyes with Yogo Bonito, man. I'm so happy right now. Yeah, it was a 1-1 draw, but context is important. Leverkusen came to the Allianz Arena, and their game plan was don't lose. That was it. Don't lose. Draw, whatever. Just don't lose. And I think Alonso wanted his team to be defensively stable. Funny enough, I think we had a lot of dangerous opportunities. Gnabry hit the post twice in one sequence. I'm happy with Kompany, man. I'm so happy with this guy. I don't even care what happens this season. No, I do. We got to win this Champions League, man. We starving out here. Seriously, I think I know what he's trying to do. I feel like Kompany could drop all our first teamers, play our youth, and we would play the exact same. The system would not change. What I was looking out for in this Leverkusen game was how would we set up? Are we going to change the way we play to adapt to Leverkusen's style? Or are we going to keep up with what we've been doing that works? And we did. I think Leverkusen expected Kompany to reserve a little bit and give him more of an opportunity. But we crowded them, man. We just played the exact same. We treated them like every other opposition. There's another big test coming this week, and it's going to be against Aston Villa. Is Kompany going to change the system or maintain the same? I think he's going to maintain the same structure, and we're going to dominate Aston Villa and win that game. I would not be surprised if we smash them up, man. I wouldn't be surprised. So why do I think he passed the test with a draw? Well, I think the system proved itself, and you didn't even need a result to see that. If we lost that game 1-0 and played the way we did, I would be saying the same thing. By the way, we're going to lose games this season. We're going to struggle in games. That's going to happen. That's how it works. That's normal, guys. But what I'm looking for is the performance. And that's what you got to gather something from. What I saw yesterday was consistent with the other games. Our structure, our shape was the exact same. Under Tuchel, I would complain consistently about patterns of play. We did not have conceivable, repeatable patterns of play. I would not see us try the same moves every game. Now, I'm not saying we don't need to mix it up every now and then, hit it from different angles with different positions, like you turn her. Nah, I'm joking. Somehow this turned into something else. No, I mean, I want to see similar principles. It's very simple. Kompany ball is about the fullbacks coming in narrow to kind of be in that half space close to the midfield, which means we now have more numbers in the midfield. And when the opposition is really, really tight, and we don't have enough space with just the two center backs to circulate the ball, Kimmich will drop, whether it's in the middle or to the side of the center backs, or Pavlovic might do it every now and then. And then one of the fullbacks will come in and help create a midfield dominance. The striker and Musiala will drop. That's what I want to see every game. And I'm seeing it. So that's why I think Kompany passed this first test with flying colors. I'm very happy with what I saw. I think it gives me hope that when we improve different positions, we're going to play the same. It doesn't matter if Guerrero's playing right back because he plays in similar positions as Sacha Boey did. By the way, how unfortunate is it that I finally watched Sacha Boey play decent, very good, and then he gets injured? That's very annoying. I'm looking forward to the development of this team. What you're going to notice as well is players are going to start picking up form and play very similarly every game. Olise is going to give us a brace. Musiala is going to give us 2 assists and maybe 2 goals. Kane's going to score an assist. Like, you're going to see consistency across the team. Not just one player is lifting everyone up. Now you see Musiala is going to be scoring more tap-ins, stat padding, and that's what I want to see. Olise is going to be getting a lot more goals and assists. I'm not sure about our left winger. We have 2 great right wingers, Sané and Olise. Sané on his day is unplayable, but he's not on his day most days. Olise is just different. He didn't have a great game yesterday, but notice how it wasn't a drag on the rest of the team. It was like, okay, he just didn't have his best game, but like it didn't feel like, wow, it's just no. See, because under Tuchel, if someone had a bad game, you would really know, because it felt like the entire team wasn't having a good game when it was just one player. But because the system is so consistent, even if Olise has a bad game, you can still rely on him to know what Kompany wants. You can rely on him to pull off the simplest passes. It's just maybe the passing in the final third, or that final ball that just was off that day. And that's fine. That's how it works. That's football. So I think when a player has a bad game, you're not going to notice it as much. But I think we need a left winger. I hope in January we get serious about this position. I understand Gnabry and Coman. Like, okay, Gnabry can be really useful. I don't mind keeping him. Kingsley needs to go. This guy is not intelligent in any way. I mean, he's the only player that comes on and just makes the team worse. He doesn't know the structure because he doesn't use his brain when he plays. He's making these stupid crosses that Kompany is not coaching because no other players do it. And he's trying to pull off things that don't make sense. Like, just get rid of this guy. I'm tired of him. He gets injured and he doesn't know how to play football with his brain. We need IQ players, right? I want to see Jack Grealish, if I'm being honest, like that kind of player. Not Jack Grealish specifically, but I want to see someone who's really, good at ball retention. I don't know, maybe someone who's fast as well, good ball retention and quick. I think that's what Desiree Dowie was gonna be. Just they thought he had good ball retention. I don't even know if he's as good as we thought. I don't know. You watch highlights and you just kind of lose your mind. I lost my mind for sure. I started wanting that guy so bad. So we need a left winger. I don't know. I was happy with Davies, man. I thought Davies finally looked like a shadow of himself from 2020, right? I thought he was very, very active throughout the game. I don't even know if this guy missed a pass. I think his passing accuracy was 100%. Nah, I have to check that. We have to check it. Because I thought overall in that game, he looked so good. And that's what the manager does, man. That's what he gives you. So, versus Leverkusen, Davies, he missed, I guess maybe towards the end of the game, he missed some passes, but like 70 minutes into the game, this guy had 100% pass accuracy. And you can tell he's more comfortable playing higher up the field, and he's even using his pace to give us something again, right? To just close down opponents. So I'm pleased with Davies' performances. What I love about Kompany, final thing, I feel like I'm dragging this video too much. Another thing I love about him is he gave everyone a chance. Every single player has gotten a chance to start. Laimer got a chance to start, and I thought he did well. But then Guerrero got a chance, and then Guerrero did better than Laimer at right back. So now Guerrero plays there. Matisse Tell, he immediately got a chance, and he didn't play well. And so Kompany gave someone else a chance. Kingsley has started. Gnabry has started. Sané's the only player, and he just came back from injury. That's probably why. He's the only player who hasn't started. Obviously, Muller's not going to start with Musiala and Kane playing so well. That's just never going to happen. And that's fine. Muller's old. We understand that. There's a reason he's not going to start games that are important. He might start here and there. But, even off the bench, I'm happy with the timing of the substitutions. People were probably thinking we could have, brought in players a lot earlier. No, I don't think so. The team was playing well. And here's another thing. We're not supposed I'm sorry. We're not supposed to beat Leverkusen by 4 goals. This is a team that did not lose. They have lost 1 game in like 2 years. We're not supposed to go beat them. We're supposed to get a draw. That's it. I felt like towards the end of the game, Leverkusen were just going to get a scrappy goal and win 2-1. And I'd be angry, but still understand. So I don't know. We just shouldn't place like too much emphasis on results, especially in the league. The Champions League is the most important because you don't have an away leg. You have to win every game. By the way, Pavlovic yesterday, he's growing every week. And that's what you want to see in a player like him. Just growing in confidence. He's growing in ability. I'm starting to see more and more why this guy is so heavily rated by Kompany. I'm not just, getting press conferences saying he did so well in training like our previous managers. We're seeing it. What I don't want is injuries. Nah, bruh. We don't want Pavlovic injured ever. This guy is very important. Now, I'm going to say something very controversial, but I'm right because I'm always right. Kimmich takes a lot of time on the ball. I don't know if it's Kompany telling him take some time on the ball before passing it. I don't know if it's part of the patience buildup that we go through in the opposition's third. But sometimes I feel like just pass it a little bit faster. I don't know. I just think he takes time on the ball. And sometimes the pass, if it's like a defense-splitting pass, is just never there. So I want Kimmich to start releasing the ball slightly faster. Because you can see us open the opposition with movement. And because the pass is like 2 seconds off, the opposition kind of closes down the space immediately. It's only when we just pass the ball a little quicker that you see spaces open up. I think that's the thing Leverkusen did so well last season. Their passing was just so perfect. The timing was so good. That's something they're struggling with. I think they'll finally get that strength going. The game today probably is going to be a confidence booster for them. I want to see faster passing. Now, if it's a thing where the game is closed down, there's no space, yeah, I'm happy with, slow rotation. This is the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, man, having the ball is boring. We got to score. I'm kind of happy to have the ball because the alternative is that we're losing it and getting counterattacked. Another thing I love about Kompany is our press. Our press is very efficient. That's the best way of putting it. It's very efficient and effective. As opposed to, I think Flick's press was like man-to-man where, every player was on and the high line. Whereas Kompany's press is just like, okay, force them out wide and then, bring players in and compress the field. That's what I love. Whereas Flick would like just put one player on the other player, it'd be like a full-on man-to-man press, which means if someone gets turned on, the whole press breaks down. It requires a lot of running, whereas I feel this press requires suffocating, where we just kind of bring everyone in the vicinity of the opponent and close down players in small proximities by keeping the field very small. Only teams like Madrid are going to have the technical finesse to just play over our press by switching to the other side. But for now, I'm really happy with the way we're pressing. Obviously, we'll make adjustments in bigger games. And it does depend on Upamecano and Kim keeping their concentration. Because if they lose their concentration for even a second, we're cooked. We're cooked. Thank you all very much for watching. Mia, San Mia, and peace.